What's going on, guys? My name is Anthony Rodriguez, and welcome to my Road to 95, week number 16. Again, just a little recap. Last week I started throwing up again. I had like around 2 weeks without throwing, and we're still very good at bumping it up to 85, 86. And I pulled down the 97 last time. Now, for this week, there wasn't really much differences as I was still 85, 86 from the bump. And again, just showing you guys my 95 pull down right here. But let's dive into everything that I was doing and what I could be doing better. So here I have all three of my videos. So this is all this week. This was 86, 85, and then this was my pull down. I'm just gonna have all three of them just so I can kind of go over everything that I was doing and what I could actually be doing better. Now, before I get this started, I wish I could use my video where I was throwing 91 just to kind of replicate and paint the picture a lot better in y'all's mind. But I can't really use that video right now. And obviously, like, I just want to say too that the mound where I was throwing as well, like, wasn't kind of this mound. Like, this is an okay mound, and in this video as well, like, I also want to highlight the effects of the mound that you're throwing on, like how that affects what your throw outcome is, or what your mechanics look like. Because obviously, like, as you guys know, mounds they go in a downward slope, but this mound is the startup of it, like where you put your foot at, is just straight flat and then just kind of dips down. And normally you would have a gradual slope down, but this one is a little bit too aggressive in that slope. So what I feel is like I'm constantly slamming into my front leg, and the trunk kind of pops open. But to start off, again, showing you guys, like, this is a much more back leg bent that I normally have, and I can't really get out of this. Again, this is just due to the slope. I can't really get out of this unless I come set like 2 inches short, right? And on this 85 mile an hour throw, it was even worse. On which obviously I'm not gonna come two inches apart from both feet, but to show you how that's affecting me, once I start my leg lift, I'm stuck over my back leg, so I'm not getting any momentum whatsoever moving forward. And the reason why that's killing me right now is because I start my separation early in an effort to get everything moving, instead of just feeling up that ride and letting everything kind of ride down through. So even as I get into my hinge, everything is still back here. I haven't covered any ground. If I've covered some ground from my hinge until this back area, is probably what, like 6, maybe 10 inches. I'm probably dragging it a little bit there. But more of the story is everything is just completely back here, where normally I'll have my center of gravity a little bit more out front just to help the case up a little better. This helps me move all of my energy forward and allows me to release that whole spiral of energy in a much more quicker and efficient way. Now within this, like, I do want to show you guys, because I'm kind of struggling with like a drop and drive, and the reason why that's killing me is because I'm coming down into a too vertical shin. So this vertical shin right here, and not feeling the slope, is just causing me to load, and just like I kind of struggle telling you guys what the right word for when I'm feeling this, but it's like I load it down and everything just dumps into an unload, instead of like gradually extending my back leg into an unload, how I do in my pull down here. So you see how I load, and then I get that extension through my backside, feeling that, and obviously it's a flat ground, but feeling that slope of the flat ground, which is no slope, but kind of that smooth transition into it. And here I'm kind of forced. So you can see how far my foot is from the ground. Normally I'm a lot closer than this. And as you do want to be landing from above, I am landing too from above, which I'm kind of almost feeling like I'm slamming into it, and my shoulders or my trunk just happens to be more out in front once his leg brace. So overall, it's just like not really feeling the slope. Like, just the slope, the amount is just kind of too uncomfortable to feel that. And obviously, like, there's only so much you can do when it comes to this, when you have an external factor that's affecting your mechanics and you have no control of it. You know, there's so much that you can actually do to improve that. Now, just to even show you and not onto that, look at how much this mound just moves as I'm throwing. So I'll play this actually quicker. It is literally almost like, I said this to myself and I was literally laughing at it just because it was funny. I feel like I'm throwing on a scooter. Like, that's what it feels like. And I thought I was gonna be a lot smarter by adding some plates on the front side and the back side. And obviously, it was a little better in holding the mount in place. But what started happening is that once I landed, I started slipping off the mount. So, can't really help my case up in there. I'm literally trying to do the best that I can. To get this 90 mile an hour, 91 plus, because I already hit 91 in my 12th week. But it's just all replicating everything that I'm doing on the mound to here. My biggest issue is just getting stuck up here at the initial move and on this extreme vertical shin where my shin is normally more horizontal towards the plate. But now, again, looking at my pull down, I clear that load into an extended unload, so I allow myself to get through. Now, I think I do have some things in place to fix these things. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is I'm probably just gonna go outside and just throw on a regular dirt mound. I'm gonna run it up on Monday regardless inside the facility just to see how everything feels. But if it's not feeling up again like that great, I'm just either gonna find a new mound or just go out and throw on the dirt on a regular baseball field and see what I actually do get up. Now, normally I do show you guys my drills, my sleep data and stuff, but I haven't been really wearing my Whoop band. I started wearing it again this week, and I actually don't have it on me. I thought I was gonna have it on me, but I don't have it on me, but I started wearing it. And next week you can definitely expect for me to show you a lot more data and a lot more things that I'm doing to kind of progress into that. Either way, besides the mound, and that's actually something that I've kind of went back and forth with some of my athletes throwing there. They are feeling the same thing when they're landing. It's just like the mound slope is not really affecting them. So kind of things to look out for, especially if you're slipping on them. If you're throwing on the mound that's kind of giving you the same results, then there's definitely an issue there. But that's all I have for you guys today. Next week I will be showing you guys a lot more insights. If you guys need an individualized approach, you guys can hit me on a DM with the word Velo and on Instagram, Versatile Athletics CO, and I will see how I can definitely help you guys. But for now, this is all I have, and I'll see you guys next week. The goal is to get 88, 90. If I get a 90, it's good, but stop the guessing game.